Delhi is considered as one of the most developed cities of India. But has anything changed on ground zero? Multiples of people can be seen sleeping on the pavements of Delhi. According to Action Aid, about 78 million people in India live in open air or slums. 17% of the world's slum dwellers reside in India and are homeless despite India's rapidly expanding economy. More than 3 million men and women are homeless in Delhi. They are nowhere people. They came to Delhi in search of livelihood. Their destiny has failed them, and the city has not been kind to them. They are forced to live on the streets and boulevards of Delhi without basic civil amenities. Why do people migrate to big towns and cities? The reasons are many, but the outcome is one: merciless existence. People migrate to Delhi in search of better jobs, as they do not have many options in rural areas. Some of them migrate due to social disruption, breakdown of homes, political unrest, substance abuse, and sexual orientation or gender identity issues. These people gamble their lives for better livelihood, but only 1/10 of them are able to make a dignified living. Rest of them just perish on the roadside. Homelessness in India has been a problem for centuries, causing the average family to have an average of 5 generations being homeless. People living on the streets are subject to strains and hazards of labor. In spite of hard labor, they find it hard to live a decent life. They are denied the essential amenities of life like education to their children, sanitation, healthcare that could enable them to escape the hardships of street life. The poverty trap has forced several families to sift through the garbage on dumping grounds along with stray dogs, cows and pigs to find something elusive which can fetch them money to buy 2 meals in a day. They collect metal, paper and plastic bottles for recycling and bargain it to stay alive. If they fail to earn enough to buy food for the day, they depend upon benevolence of the people to have at least 1 meal in a day.
Life is full of miseries for people like us. Poor people who fail to earn enough queue up to fill their belly by eating this food. We have no shelter, we sleep on the pavement. The winter season is fast approaching, but we do not have enough clothes to keep us warm. 3 people died of cold yesterday, but no one takes note of that. We do not have any support system and we are barely trying to survive. Wherever we get food, we fill our stomach. We do not have anyone in this world.
From the last 3 years, we are serving the food for the poor and the needy every day. This food is provided by Saiji of Yamuna Vihar. Food is served 365 days a year. Every day, someone has a duty to serve the food to the poor and the needy people.
Poor health is a chronic problem for the street people. They live and work amidst trash, animals, and open sewers. Not only are they exposed and susceptible to disease, they are also unlikely to be vaccinated or receive medical treatment. Due to non-availability of medical treatment, they have short span of life. Some people living on the streets have tried to adopt a shortcut to overcome their miseries. Some of them who fail to negotiate the hardships of life start taking drugs and can be seen with Down syndrome lying on the streets in tattered condition. Some of them have started begging or vending small items on the signal lights of the busy city roads to earn a livelihood. Rapid and unsustainable urbanization in the post-colonial period led to entrenched urban poverty in Delhi. Rural-urban migration broke up the extended families, which had previously acted as a support network, taking care of children in cases of abuse, neglect, and abandonment. There are more than 30 lakh people who do not have place to call home and stay on the streets of Delhi. These people have no identity cards, no Aadhaar cards, no voting cards, and in the absence of all these documents, they do not even exist on the government records.
We are unable to find work in Delhi. Like everyone else, we are in the queue to get free food. If we go searching for a job, people either ask for money or Aadhaar card to give us a job. We have no money, no Aadhaar card. We fled from our home in search of work. We never realized that money or Aadhaar card are required to get a job. Now we try to stay alive by eating free food served to the poor and sleep on the pavement.
Some people are after power, some after monetary gains, and some are only interested in eating the fruit of success. I fail to understand why we are leading a miserable life. If someone asks for iCard, we are unable to provide it. If someone asks for money, we have no money. We step out from our homes to earn money but fail to find any job and are on the mercy of people who provide free food for the poor people. Sometimes, if we are lucky enough, we also get new clothes in donation. We just manage to earn a little money by pushing the carts in Delhi to earn a little money. We cannot have the luxury to drink wine or beer, so are satisfied by having a little bhang. This is the gift of Lord Shiva. We enjoy it and survive on it.
They only exist for existence. They have no past, no present, and no future. They are last on the priority list of the government or the politicians, since they do not have voting rights and do not constitute a vote bank for political parties. No one wants to take note of their existence, right from Sansad Marg to Rajpath. They have no one who can address their problem. Only the street people change from one street to another. Their plight and destiny remains the same. Exploitation and apathy has become a part of their lives. The street people occupy public spaces for begging, especially in posh areas like Connaught Place. In India, it is crime to beg. As a matter of fact, those dependent on the beggar should also be detained if the beggar is arrested, but it is not a quick fix solution for the police or the law enforcing bodies, as the definition of begging is not appropriate in the law, which causes trouble in identification of beggars and bringing them to book. Begging might be a social problem, but it is a sucker of life for the street people in Delhi. Street people in India are a manifestation of societal malfunctioning and an economic and social order that does not take timely preventive action. India has set in place various forms of public policy concerning street people over the past 2 decades, but they have largely been ineffective because they are uniformed by sociological, anthropological, and geographical research on street people, meaning they do not always correctly assess and address the needs of these people. An increasing number of migrants looking for employment and better living standards are quickly joining India's homeless population. Although non-government organizations are helping to relieve the homelessness crisis in India, these organizations are not enough to solve the entire problem. The Action Aid found out that there were 78 million homeless people in India alone. These statistics are grim. What is worse is that very little is known of what it means to be a part of such horrific numbers.